shit, Tank. Not no financial advice, but I'm telling you, man, put the check on that boy, man. You finna come up, man. I'm telling you. That boy hitting like Mayweather and Pacquiao combined.
With his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach on the horizon, Tank took to social media to drop a bombshell. Training footage so intense, so brutal, it left even Floyd Mayweather completely speechless. The clip, now making rounds online, showcases Tank in peak form, faster, sharper, and more dangerous than ever. Fans are buzzing, opponents are nervous, and Floyd? He's stunned. But why is this footage causing such a stir? And what does it mean for Tank's career, especially with his rumored retirement and his rocky relationship with Floyd still making headlines? Let's break it all down. From the moment Tank hit upload, the internet exploded. The footage wasn't just another workout clip. It was a calculated move to send a message. Tank wasn't playing around. The video showed lightning-fast combinations, bone-crushing body shots, and footwork so fluid it looked effortless. But what really caught everyone's attention? His power.
My hands, before I go see Tank, I gotta get shots in my hands. I gotta make sure my hands is right, because I don't dumb him down with these punches. I let him do it, you know what I'm saying? And he get to a point, you all right?
Yeah.
Nigga, work. I just feel sorry for them guys that really pushed the button. Martin pushed the button. Y'all see how it went out.
This wasn't the image of a fighter winding down his career. This was a man still hungry, still dangerous, and still proving he's at the top of his game. Even Floyd Mayweather, a man known for his composure and confidence, was caught off guard. For months, Floyd has voiced concerns about Tank's focus, his decision-making, and even his choice of opponents. The tension between them has been no secret, especially after Tank announced his plans to retire soon, a move Floyd openly criticized.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Floyd believed Tank might have been losing his edge. He thought the distractions, controversies, and personal drama were taking a toll. But this footage? It flipped the narrative completely. Suddenly, Tank doesn't look like a fighter on the way out. He looks like someone preparing to dominate.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
And for Floyd, who once mentored Tank and helped build his career, this raises a lot of questions. Did he underestimate Tank's preparation? Is he worried Tank might prove him wrong? Or does he still believe Tank's upcoming fight with Lamont Roach is too risky? Whatever Floyd's thoughts, one thing's clear. He didn't see this coming. And let's not forget, this footage isn't just hype. It's evidence that Tank is leaving nothing to chance as he prepares for what could be one of the toughest fights of his career. Of course, this isn't just about Floyd. It's also about Lamont Roach.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations, sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
By releasing this footage, Tank is sending a warning. Roach may be skilled, disciplined, and technically sound, but Tank is ready to bring the fight to him in ways few can handle.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
For weeks, analysts have speculated that Roach's counterpunching and defensive style could cause problems for Tank. But after seeing this training footage, many are starting to reconsider.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm assured.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about that.
Tank's speed, power, and intensity look like they could overwhelm Roach before he even gets a chance to settle in.
Beat his ass for
can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
All that
quiet,
ski
if y'all was-
mask and
if
all
y'all was
that.
loud,
We got
if
the
y'all
whole
was
hood
fucking
over there.
talking
Tank. Like, twisted up. I don't give a
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
Well,
gonna
y'all
get
turn
up
y'all
over here.
face
What
up.
do I look like getting up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee
can't-
he pay for it.
I
guarantee
don't-
he
I
pay
can't.
for it. I guarantee it. I
Calm down.
guarantee it. Come
Calm
to the
down,
fight.
brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna
Come
get
to
you
the fight.
fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool. Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you out your spot. They gonna trick you out your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know
like
what's going
that.
on. Y'all know
I like
how
that.
I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
While Tank's video boosted his confidence, it also put Roach in an uncomfortable position. Roach has always been the underdog in this matchup, and now, with Tank looking sharper than ever, the odds are starting to feel even more stacked against him.
I think that's pretty good fight. I would have to go with Tank, though. I would have to go with Tank. Lamont would be moving up. What would he have to do to make that fight? Oh, he moving up? Yeah, it would be. You know, he's the champion at 30. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll have to go with Tank. What does he need to do to make this competitive? Don't trade with him. You got to box. Box, move, time up. But it's difficult when you fight Tank, man. It's difficult when you fight him. Tank sets you up with all types of shots, man. And also, like I tell people, Tank can box when he want to box.
Not to mention Roach is a much smaller guy than Tank. This puts Roach at a major disadvantage because not only he's going up against a bigger guy, but that bigger guy happens to be the one and only Gervonta Davis.
Gervonta's a smart dude, bro, and he said you really should have waited.
No, you should have waited. You should have waited for a little bit more time. You stuck your head out there a little too soon.
And he was right. He was absolutely positively right.
Left up and down. Goes Martin. Mamma Mia!
And so now here we are, him fighting this cat Roach, and I'm like, isn't this dude a light, you know, like junior lightweight?
Super featherweight, moving up to lightweight.
No, that bothers me. The reason why that bothers me is because Gervonta is too great and too skilled to be fighting dudes smaller than him. Gervonta Davis can knock out welterweights. He probably could knock out a couple of middleweights. Why are you fighting somebody smaller? Only time I approve great champions fighting smaller guys is when you're not known for your power. You're basically using your superior skill set and showing against a smaller, quicker guy that skills don't dissipate.
But Roach is no pushover. He's known for his technical precision and ability to break down opponents over time.
Nah, then the nigga keep talking about some no disrespect. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You's a real fake nigga, for real. Like, you's a real fake nigga. Fuck is you hating for, bro? Every time you see me, it's what up, shawty, is that, and you know how you talk. Fuck is you talking about, bro? I'm really him. I bring any type of smoke to anything in my way. Fuck is you talking about? I am him in that ring.
The real question is, can Roach handle Tank's explosiveness? Or will he crumble under the pressure of Tank's relentless aggression? This footage also reignites the debate about Floyd's recent warning. Floyd has been vocal about Tank staying away from this fight, fearing it could end in disaster. He believes Lamont Roach has the tools to pull off an upset, especially with Tank's retirement looming and his focus potentially divided.
Are you retiring?
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like you say, you got to swap today.
But after seeing this training footage, many are starting to wonder if Floyd miscalculated. Maybe Tank isn't distracted. Maybe he's more locked in than ever, because he's going to be up against a guy who Floyd is backing. And we know how Tank feels about Floyd.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of it.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Yeah, those two have had issues from the get-go.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel and said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, that's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time. So
still, Floyd's concerns can't be ignored. He knows better than anyone how unpredictable boxing can be. And despite Tank's impressive form, Roach is no easy target.
My advantage in this fight are my IQ, my mental, my will, and my skill.
A win solidifies Tank's legacy and allows him to retire on top. But a loss? It could tarnish everything he's built. and give Floyd the ultimate "I told you so."
Still in here. I know he has his big.
Tank on here?
Yeah, Tank. Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know. He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in? I would love to bring you in. Only because I know for like the longest, Tank has had an issue with fight height, with feet. I'd like, bro.
Pull him in. Pull him in. Hold on.
I don't know.
How do I do it? You gotta do it.
I gotta do it.
As the fight draws closer, the tension keeps building.
And I promise you, I promise you, you better leave them home. You better leave the females home. On my mother, you better leave the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah.
Now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
there. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when you said that?
You know how when they told you said how like I supposed to fought Lomachenko, right? And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what
Is that all it takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm saying, you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
Tank's training footage has shifted the narrative, turning doubters into believers and forcing critics to take notice.
He may or may not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be then in your eyes?
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he need to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that could have fought each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think that ever gonna go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, understand his path and gonna go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows? Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights where there's an automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on his way out.
But Lamont Roach isn't backing down. He knows this is his shot to make a name for himself, to take down one of the biggest stars in boxing and prove he belongs among the elite.
No one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do together with you and your team and obviously your son to score that victory?
We got a game plan. We're going to execute it. We're going to get the results.
Move that head, bob and weave, bob and weave.
Hey, that go both ways.
That go both ways.
Bob and weave.
Tank, what is Lamont going to learn March 1st inside that ring here at Barclays Center?
Bob and weave. Bob and weave. You got bob and weave.
He's in what?
You got bob and weave. Job, bob and weave.
And Floyd? He's still watching closely, waiting to see if his former protege's confidence will pay off, or if it'll all come crashing down.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
As Gervonta "Tank" Davis prepares for what he claims is his final year in boxing, fans and analysts are questioning whether his upcoming bout against Lamont Roach is even worth it. Many boxing pros and insiders are already labeling this matchup as unfair and not in Tank's favor.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight?
I think that, you know, it's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. You know, Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
For months, Tank has been hyping up his retirement and promising to go out with a bang. But instead of taking on elite-level names like Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis, he's stepping into the ring with Lamont Roach, someone who, while skilled, doesn't exactly scream legacy fight. This decision is raising eyebrows across the boxing world, with critics calling the fight pointless and a waste of time.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but you know, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire. Yeah. So don't come and but don't come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquell didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
Tank can clearly have better fights.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight for him.
Fans and pros alike are questioning why Tank isn't chasing the biggest names for his final year in the sport. Shakur Stevenson, widely regarded as one of the most talented boxers in the world, has been calling out Tank for months. Their styles would make for an epic showdown, and it's the type of fight that would leave fans on the edge of their seats.
Fight has gotta happen. There's no way the fight don't happen. The best of the best versus the best, and I can't wait for it.
What would happen between you and Gervonta?
I'm going to win, for sure, 100%. I think that a lot of people going to bet the other way, and a lot of people going to lose money, but the people who bet this way going to win money.
Then there's Keyshawn Davis, a rising star who's already making noise in the lightweight division. He's younger, hungrier, and eager to prove himself against veterans like Tank.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even ready to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. He got the power, he got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm fighting. I want to fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. What the you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Now that's the type of fight we all want to see.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's give him a good arse spanking.
Both matchups would have added to Tank's legacy, tested his skills, and generated huge pay-per-view numbers. Instead, we're getting Tank versus Roach, and fans aren't impressed.
Tank all day, baby. Tank all day. He's
So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.